New mommies and daddies learn to adore and love everything about their new baby. Well, almost everything. New parents have to learn to adjust to gut-related grossness like spit up and poop and all that fun stuff. And while most of the time what comes out of your baby isn't cause for alarm, there can sometimes be more going on in your baby's tummy than you realize. The September issue of American Baby shares some ways that you can spot those troubles. And joining us now with more is Tricia O'Brien, features editor for American Baby. Tricia, good morning.
Good morning.
Babies are just like grown-ups, of course. They can't always tell us what the heck is going on with them.
No, they can't really talk. But you know what? As a parent, you'll become more confident and you learn to interpret what they're telling you.
So let's start with this. Baby spits up every day right after being fed or maybe 2 hours later. What could be happening?
This is most likely reflux, otherwise known as spit up.
Right.
And you know, it's not cause for alarm. It happens in 2/3 of babies. And what happens is they lie down a lot. So the best thing to do is to keep them in a 30-degree angle when feeding them. And then after feeding them, keep them upright for a while. Hold them in your arms, put them in baby Bjorn. If possible, that'll help things a lot.
Now this one could get a little bit more serious. The baby is throwing up often, it is affecting weight gain, crazy eating patterns, and then having trouble breathing from time to time.
Yeah, these signal that this could be GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease. And this is more serious, especially because the baby isn't gaining weight. And this merits a call to the doctor. They're most likely going to give you some meds that are going to make the baby feel better right away.
And then after feeding the baby, he or she lifts up their legs. I think I know what this one is. Some adults do this too, by the way.
Yeah, that's a sure sign of gas.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? Oftentimes babies who have gas have reflux. So if you treat the reflux, you know, keep them upright, those types of things, that can often be alleviated. But otherwise you can bicycle their legs a little bit, you know, move them up to their torso and do a bicycling motion, and that can help a lot.
There we go, and deal with it, right?
Absolutely.
And let's roll up our sleeves here. We're going to get a little bit dirty. Babies poop, okay? So it looks normal or has some normal signs in terms of frequency, but it looks like marbles and the baby is struggling to get it out. What's going on?
Yeah, this is a sign of constipation. And like you said, it's not a frequency issue. Some babies don't poop all that often. They can go a few days without pooping. So it's what it looks like. And if they're straining, they might be crying, they're going to be really uncomfortable. So it generally, you know, if they're feeding regularly, it's generally not a problem. But as they get a little bit older and they're starting to eat solids and regular foods, that's when you might see it more. And what you can do is they might need more fluids. You know, you can give them more fruits and vegetables in their diet and whole grains, things like that help with constipation in adults as well.
Oh, there you go. And we know, and we're sorry, we know that some people probably just put their midnight snack back in the fridge after that conversation, but certainly real issues, and parents and babies go through it every single day. And what an interesting conversation we just had today. We have to do this more often, Tricia.
Well, we'll talk about everybody does these things.
That's
so
right. Babies poop, babies spit up, so let's talk about it. Excellent. Great to have you by. Tricia O'Brien with American Baby. Great to see you this morning.
You too.